this is Bob Mason from FX Empire, and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple's XRP. We're looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the daily support, resistance, and pivot levels, and the Fibonacci's. It is Saturday, 28th of August. Jump straight into Bitcoin against the US dollar and the hourly candlesticks. Mixed start to the day. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid the pivot at 48,200 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 50,038. Support from the broader market is going to be needed for Bitcoin to break out from 49,500 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Bitcoin target second major resistance level at 59.96 before any pullback. Bitcoin would need plenty of support, however, to break out from the 23.6% fib at 54.73. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 47.242 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should still well clear of sub 46,000 levels. Second major support level sits at 45,404. Looking at the MACDs, slight narrowing of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day, but no signs of a bearish cross. So keep an eye out for that. That's currently supportive. On the EMAs, more significantly, we had a late bullish cross yesterday, 50 through the 200, and slight narrowing on the 100. So look out for a further narrowing of the 50 on the 100 to bring 50,000 levels into play. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 48,200, move through 49,500 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Across Ethereum against US dollar, slightly bearish morning. Going to need to Ethereum avoid the pivot at 3203, take a run at the first major resistance level at 3355, and the 23.6% fib at 3369. Support from the broader market is going to be needed for Ethereum to break back through to 3350 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and 23.6% fib to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ethereum target 3500 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 3436. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 3122 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should stay clear of sub 3000 levels. Second major support level sits at 2969. Looking at the MACD, similar trend, slight narrowing of the bullish histograms, no signs of a bearish cross as yet, so keep an eye on that. On the EMAs, we're seeing the 50 close in on the 100 and the 200, and the 100 also close in on the 200. So look out for a bullish cross there to support a breakout. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 3203, move back through to 3350s to then give Ethereum a run at 3,500. Across to Litecoin against US dollar, bearish start. Going to need to see Litecoin avoid the pivot at 173 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 180. Support is going to be needed for Litecoin to break out from the 23.6% fib at 178. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Litecoin target 190 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 184. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 169 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should avoid the second major support level at 161. Looking at the MACDs, narrowing of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day. Again, no signs of a bearish cross as yet, so monitor that through the early part of the day. On the EMAs, 50 has narrowed marginally on the 100 and the 200, but no imminent signs of any bullish crosses there that's pressured Litecoin early on. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 173, break through the 23.6% fib at 178 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that, support levels will be in play. Looking at Ripple's XRP against the US dollar, also a mixed morning. Going to see Ripple's XRP avoid the pivot at 1.1447 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 1.2388. Going to need to see plenty of support from the broader market for Ripple's XRP to break back through to 1.2s and move through to 1.23 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of another breakout, should see Ripple's XRP target 1.3 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 1.2859. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 1.0977 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should stay clear of sub 1.0 levels. We've got the 38.2% fib at 1.0659 and the second major support level at 1.0036 to limit the downside. Looking at the MACDs, we got a widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day. That's coming off the back of yesterday's late rally. So look out for a further widening there to support upside. On the EMAs, we're also seeing the 50 narrow marginally on the 100 and the 200, but again, no signs of any bearish crosses as yet. So a further narrowing of the 50 on the 200 and the 100 on the 200 would support another breakout. So key would be to avoid the pivot at 1.1447 and move back through to 1.2 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failures to do that and support levels will come into play.